Evolutionists took advantage of the primitive level of technology in the past to deceive the public for decades. However, scientific advances eventually stripped Darwinists' masks away. All the relevant branches of science revealed countless pieces of evidence refuting the theory of evolution. In 2007. The Atlas of Creation permitted the people of Europe to see the facts for the first time because the atlas laid out a reality, the fossil record, which annihilated all the claims of the theory of evolution. Not only is this giant book, consisting of the highest quality photographic illustrations, convincing and impressive in appearance, it also has attracted considerable attention because of the proofs of God's sublime creation and the scientific information refuting the theory of evolution that it contains. In 2008. Reports of the collapse of Darwinism are pouring in from all over the world. Public opinion polls in 34 major countries show that belief in creation is snowballing and that the theory of evolution is on its last legs. In addition, many scientists are turning towards God and saying that all of life was created. The numbers of the proponents of evolution are declining day by day. The Council of Europe went on to hold a press conference on 4 October 2007. At the press conference, Anne Brasseur, a politician from Luxembourg who recently submitted a report to the Council, generally speaking, we received negative emails. Very few letters supported the report. The letters were all opposed to the report. The Commission and I were generally described as people with no respect for freedom of expression and freedom of religion. France. Now more than a year since the Atlas arrived in France, evolutionists have still not recovered from the shock it caused. Science et Vie. An atlas sent to all schools in 2007 and that refutes the theory of evolution came just like a cold shower. Dominique Rojat. This means that creationism has influenced all religious beliefs with a considerable success. La Libération. The anthropologist Pascal Pic says that creationism is growing stronger. Sarkozy's statements agreeing with what creationists and the opponents of secularism have been saying came as a great surprise to me. There was literally complete panic because a book from a Muslim country had fallen like a rock into the sea of realities. Politis, a French weekly news journal, universities have been slow to realize this. They never expected that students would one day assail them with these questions. Belgium. De Morgan, a major conspiracy against the theory of evolution. The theory is being increasingly rejected in this country. Corriere della Sera. Teachers in Belgian schools are boycotting the theory of evolution. Le Soir referred to the Atlas of Creation, which had been banned in the country. European libraries were stunned by this large illustrated book. A book being sent to the section for burning means that it has shocking subject matter. La Libre, a Belgian daily, creationism is making rapid progress. Great Britain. New Humanist. One thing is clear. Creationism has indeed come to Europe. Therefore, we have to take it seriously. What we have seen so far is just the beginning. The collapse in Europe of Darwinism, the supposed scientific basis for communism, is alarming the proponents of communist ideology because there can be no communism where there is no Darwinism. The British Morning Star, publishing organ of the Communist Party, announced its unease at the rise of creationist belief with the headlines, "Rise of the Evolution Deniers," and "Ken MacLeod investigates the disturbing rise of evolution denial in British society." Germany. Daily Kölner Stadtanzeiger, published. Adnan Oktar is one of the proponents of anti-evolutionary creationism, who has the most destructive impact on evolution. The English-language edition of the magazine Science referred to the Atlas of Creation as the most gorgeous-looking attack on evolution seen in a long time. It is a fact that if children and young people turn over the pages of the book, they will inevitably be influenced by its magnificent presentation. The wolf skulls, fish, insect, or hyena fossils in the atlas all send out the same message. They have remained unchanged for millions of years, and evolution never happened. The 9 July 2007 edition of the Süddeutsche Zeitung, one of Germany's main dailies, the book provoked a wide reaction in France last spring. Thousands of copies of the book fell, as if from a lofty void, onto the desks of teachers, school principals, library curators, and editors. The book is printed on glossy paper, 800 pages long, and weighs about 6 kilograms, or 12 pounds. Its message is clear. Darwin lied. There is no evolution. God created the world, and created all at once. Russia. There has been a great decline in the number of believers in Darwinism. This state of affairs was discussed in a report in Russia's top-selling daily, Komsomolskaya Pravda. The cover story appeared under the headline, "Scientists Search for God." The world around us did not appear spontaneously, but was created. That paper, which was established in 1925 as the official organ of the Young Communist League, questioned the theory of evolution and covered metaphysical questions that science cannot answer. Covering the views of scientists holding religious beliefs shows that Darwinism and materialism have been dealt a heavy blow in Russia. Switzerland. Blick, one of Switzerland's largest newspapers, whole Switzerland is now discussing the issue, heated and emotional. Le Matin, one of Switzerland's main dailies, creationism is taught in schools in America. In Europe, such propaganda is well on the way. An extraordinary atlas has invaded Switzerland. Holland. The Dutch-language copies of the Atlas of Creation were sent out to a number of schools and universities. Minister of Education Maria van der Hoeven admits to not believing in chance in the evolution of living things. De Verdieping Trouw, the Atlas of Creation, is a superbly designed book. This stunningly attractive book is full of top-quality photographs of fossils. Denmark. Politiken. An anti-Darwinist bombardment. An international campaign against the theory of evolution has hit Denmark. Jitske Veskisten, Jørgen Hvitved, who teaches biology, was delighted to receive the book and will use it in biology classes on the theory of evolution. "I shall tell my students that there are other ideas about evolution. There are millions of people in the world who believe in creation, and my students need to be aware of this," says Hvitved. Poland. Polish Deputy Education Minister Miroslav Orczychowski has said that Darwin's theory is a lie, and in the same way that wrong should not be taught instead of right, lies such as the theory of evolution should not be taught. This site, called Rajonalista, a major creationist Muslim offensive, this impressive book says that Darwinism underlies all kinds of evil mindsets. It is a flawless work. Northern Ireland. The Belfast Telegraph interpreted the increasing decline in the number of believers in evolution in Turkey and the fact that 99% of the people believe in God as a consequence of Harun Yahya's work. Serbia. Minister of Culture Liljana Kolic recommended that evolutionary history be removed from primary school lessons, or that, as an appropriate alternative, creationist education should also be provided.